Welcome to another Unturned video. Today we are going to go in Buak hardcore mode and we are going to survive 100 days. Today's video we will go over the first 50 days. If you guys enjoyed this video and want to see more, make sure to drop a like. Let's aim for 500 likes. If we reach that goal, I will upload episode 2 tomorrow. Also subscribe if you haven't already. We're trying to reach 40,000 by the end of the year. Last video I announced a mythical giveaway and this is the winner. To claim your prize, please join my Discord over at discord.gg/ldg and contact me there. Today we're going to run another one, which is a bubbling isotope fussy lot. If you wanna win this, make sure to like, subscribe and comment something below. Channel members also have a higher chance of winning, and there's also a 5 mythical giveaway happening. The link will be in the description below. Also, I have my own Buak servers, one of them being a hardcore PvE server and others are PvP, so make sure to check them out. Today's video is sponsored by Mojo Melee. Mojo Melee is a game where you collect and build a team. This next generation strategy multiplayer PvP auto chess battler lets you draft, position and battle to victory in 1v1 duels or 8v8 melee matches. Explore hundreds of team combos and changing meta to find the winning strategy. This game is a real-time PvP auto battler, very similar to Teamfight Tactics. This game does have quite unique gameplay where you can turn your losses to wins. There's a huge variety of champions, mojos and spell stones. This game is free to play and all players can enjoy and progress in this game without being hardcore gamers. You don't need to download the game, just click and play. I played the game myself and I actually got hooked onto it very quickly. It's quite entertaining. There are seasonal events with exciting challenges and rewards that will keep your gameplay refreshing and engaging. Every month starts a new season with a new battle pass and new characters. The game has an active community and very responsive developers, making it a great game for those who want to be part of enthusiastic gaming community. If you want to play this game, the link will be in the description below, and let's get straight into the video. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, 100 days hardcore day 1. Now, I have played Buak quite a bit. Not that much though. Basically, I did one play test where I did get the basics down, but other than that, when it comes to actually getting raiding gear, not really that familiar. So in this video, I do have some ideas of what I want to do. First of all, I want to at least build a little base. We already got a hacksaw and a blowtorch. That is already huge. Those two tools are so important. But yes, I want to build a base. I want to do a dead zone run 100%. I want to perhaps even attempt to do a horde beacon. We will see, because since it's hardcore, it may actually be too hard to do a horde beacon. Now basically, if you guys don't know, a hardcore server is pretty much a normal server, except you will get no hit marks. It's very easy to start bleeding. It's already getting night time. Alright, I cannot fix any of my clothes because I don't have any. We got ourselves a lantern as well. Alright, if we break these, we can get cloth, and perhaps we can even start finishing most of the quest line. Basically, what I want to do is I want to get very rich without dying. Obviously, there's gonna be a 0 deaths challenge. If I die, then I will have to start all over again. And basically that is what I did for day 1. I didn't do anything that particularly special, just got myself some starter loot. The hacksaw and the blowtorch was very important. As for night 1, basically I continued looting around a couple of houses. I didn't really get anything that particularly special. The best item that I got was a hammer. Now a hammer is very important to build bases, so I was still quite happy with that. I made myself some meds as well because I was very close to dying. And we also got ourselves a white shirt. We did fix that shirt, and then day 2 has started. Alright, so I got myself some clothes, still got myself a glow stick. We can make that into a bed. It's pretty nice. Yeah, we fixed our shirt. That gives us a ton of storage. That is absolutely beautiful, man. I'm not gonna lie. As for day 2, I did continue looting around the same town. I was aiming to get myself as much tools as possible so that I can start building a base. Obviously, we still needed a camp axe. Continued killing as much zombies as possible. Some important items that we got were a bunch of moldy food, so we did make it into seeds or into compost, because later on that's going to be very important. I tried to not get hit once by a zombie, because if I did, I would probably die. After that, I did get some items that I can salvage and made them into metal scrap. From a car, we did get a tire as well, which I did salvage it. And then we basically made that into a bandage so that we can get ourselves some HP. Now we need 2 rags. Alright, there we go. Bandage. Finally, we're not 1 hit away. And probably even after this bandage, we'll be 1 hit away. Alright, there's a med bag here, thank god. A bunch of tablets, that's not too bad. I'm gonna take something now, man. Let's look at ourselves a plastic bottle. That could be very important later on, once we go into the mines. Here we got ourselves some seeds. That's pretty good. That's a full moon. Lovely. Yes, as for night 2, it did turn into a full moon. I didn't do anything. I just hid inside the house because I was honestly terrified that I would just get hit one more time and I would die. These zombies in full moon hardcore mode are extremely strong, and they could hear you from literally a mile away. So I just waited inside that town. Alright, it is day 3. We survived our first full moon by hiding. As for day 3, I did continue looting around. Some important items that I've gotten were strong antibiotics. We also got ourselves our first vest, which was a scarf. We also got ourselves a bunch of sealed food. Oh, a scarf, let's go. And on this day, we also made ourselves our first weapon, which was a wooden bow. Salvage the axle. Oh, backpack, oh my god. Bro, that has so much space. We're actually getting a pretty good start, man. Even though it's hardcore mode, we're getting lucky with the loot. I gotta make myself some more arrows though. These arrows break so quickly, man. As for night 3, I did make myself a headlamp, which is very, very important. I also basically cleaned a dirty rag and I started opening sealed food. So that was something else that was important, but we could do it. We could use the Swiss Army knives to open it. Alright, it is day 4, still looting the houses. All I need is just an axe and I could go start building very soon. Oh, nails, that's good. Alright, let's get the bones as well. Let's check out what these boxes have. Most of them are empty, man. And we only got nails from all of these boxes. Not really that good. But yes, as for the remaining of day 4, I did just loot around the town hoping for an axe. And at the end of the day, we actually did get one. As for night 4, I did make a stack of bones, made myself a paracord, and basically just continued looting around the town. On day 5, I did leave the town. I got myself a brochure part, realized that I was in Tree Town, also started chopping down some trees, and we made ourselves a pickaxe. As soon as we chop down some trees, I'm gonna start running around, decide an area to build the base. Since we're close to Tree Town, I do maybe have an idea of where we could build. It's between here, Berrywood, and the safe zone. Pretty good location in my opinion. Yeah, we're gonna make ourselves a hatchet as well. So I actually think this is a pretty nice area. I made myself a floor lantern. It's pretty open, so that means if there's any animals around, we could easily see them. On night 5, nothing really that crazy happened. We just found ourselves a base location. All I did for day 6 was chopping down trees. We did need a lot of trees if we're gonna build a pretty decently sized base. As for night 6, we also continue chopping down trees for the whole night. The end of the night, we also started placing some foundations. We moved the lantern to place it on top of the floor. We salvaged the first floor so that we get ourselves a bigger area as well. We placed that right over there, and we also placed the stack of bones. On day 7, we continued chopping down trees as well, and we also started mining some rocks that are close to our base. Bro, it's already a full moon, man. Second full moon in like 7 days. That's crazy. So I got myself enough wood. We also made ourselves a campfire. Oh yeah, we do have 4 more. Maybe we have enough for a doorway? No, we have for a half doorway. Okay, well, I'm gonna go continue chopping down trees, man. It's full moon anyway, so I'm not gonna go looting. For the remaining of night 7, we did continue to chop down trees to make ourselves our first crate as well. We were lucky enough to get nails instantly from the town, so that's what we set out to do. Alright, day 8 and got ourselves our first storage. I'm gonna place everything that I don't want to lose. All of the ores that we've gotten. Actually, maybe we can smelt these. Oh yeah, we can stack it. Alright, that's good. We'll put that there for now then. I don't know if I should go continue looting or we should continue finishing the base, but we'll see. I'll put the juicer there, all of the electrical wires. So after that, I decided that it may be time to actually start hitting the mines. So I placed the seeds and we started going towards the mountains and at the same time going to make some arrows. As for night 8, we basically just looked around for the entrance, so I could not find it. At day 9, we did manage to kill our first goat. There we go, goat corpse, easy. But I cannot find the entrance either, man. Let's pick up our arrows. Thankfully, we made arrows before we got here. Else I would have probably died to that goat and I've been so upset. On night 9, we did continue searching around. We did hear an airdrop, but unfortunately, it was too far. Finally, on the start of day 10, we did find ourselves the mine entrance. So basically, we decided to obviously go inside and get ourselves as much nodes as possible. For the remaining of day 10, I did harvest as much forageable nodes as possible. We also got ourselves an oxygen tank, which is very, very important. On night 10, we were still inside the mine shaft. We were getting as much nodes as possible, iron, coal, and basically anything that I can find. We're also lucky enough to get ourselves a oxygen mask, and we had our first interaction with a shadow zombie. Alright, hit him. Bro, these guys are supposed to give me pretty good loot. Let's just kill him with the melee. Bro, his sound effect is so creepy as well. Oh my god, I'm bleeding. He hit me, I'm bleeding. Oh, he's dead. Did he drop anything? Oh yeah, magazine. Okay, well, let's med up. I think it's time to get out of here, to be honest. But I need to figure out how the hell I'm gonna get out of here. Instead of finding the exit, we accidentally found ourselves into the deep mines. I did continue going down a bit. I did have an oxygen tank and an oxygen mask, unfortunately, that we have just found inside the shaft. and we did get ourselves some sulfur. I was lucky enough to find ourselves a sulfur node very early, so we did get that sulfur node, and then we decided to go back. We got out of the mine at the 11th night, and we obviously went back to base. On day 12, we did make it back to base. We did place all of the new stacks of items that we have just gotten, placed all of the pyromorphite and all of the other minerals inside our crate. We also made ourselves a bottled air, so that if we go back to the mines, we would be able to have a refillable, and we also cooked all of the meat that we got from the goat. At the end of day 12, we heard another airdrop, but this time I decided to go for it. It took me all of night 12 to make it to the airdrop, and on day 13, we have made it. Alright lads, it's day 13 and we made it to the airdrop, hopefully. Oh yeah, that's good. Gosmos gets big, actually. Gosmos Sentry Gun, that's also good. A fishing rod, a bunch of ammo, hunting arrows. This is actually lovely. The gas mask is huge, man. We can go to the dead zone. Obviously not yet, because we're not well prepared. We also got ourselves a filter. That's absolutely amazing, man. Jesus. As the remaining of that day, basically, I just made my journey back to base. On night 13, I did decide to go to the scrapyard so that we can farm ourselves as much metal as possible. And by day 14, we have made it. On day 14, I did make it to the scrapyard, and I basically spent the whole day mining metal. But I found myself a completely broken down vehicle. I'll keep it here just in case later on I will decide to fix it completely, get all of the tires, get a battery, but it's gonna probably be a grind. For night 14, basically all I did was just looted the yard, killing as much zombies as possible, getting as much items as possible from all of the vehicles, and mined a lot of metal. As for day 15 and night 15, all I did was I just continued looting around. We got ourselves a gas can, lots of metal, and on day 16 we made it back to base. On night 16, I farmed items to make a rain collector, and on day 17, we placed it. On day 17, we also decided to make as much iron as possible from all of the nodes that I had previously farmed. Another airdrop did pass by, but I did not go for it. Alright, so I can cook all of the iron. That's actually pretty good, because iron is quite good loot. Yeah, we could fix the camp packs, but I am not going to do that, obviously. Yeah, we can make some items. We can make shelves. Probably not a good idea, though, to be honest. On night 17, we still stayed basically in base. It was also another full moon, so I decided not to go anywhere, but we also made ourselves some gunpowder. On day 18, I did farm to get myself some more wood in order to make a crate. Same time, we also made ourselves a bone bow and a bunch of more arrows. On night 18, I decided to go to the dead zone with arrows, so I started preparing, and on day 19 and night 19, I basically still was on the way. It was a pretty long journey, and we went all by foot, and by day 20, we have made it. We have finally made it. There is a goat over there. I missed, and yeah, he's charging. Hit him once. Bro, these goats are terrifying. I missed somehow. Bro, die. Alright, there we go. Ourselves a goat corpse. Let's go. So we've made it to the dead zone. I'm going to give it a try. Hopefully we don't die, man, because honestly, the dead zone is quite terrifying on this map. I have all of my progression on me. Maybe I'm going a bit too early. It's only day 20. Hopefully we will not die. Maybe I don't get to do both levels, though. We'll see. Alright, so first things, we're gonna loot all of these cars because they can give a lots of metal. Even if they just give axles and tires, it's good enough for me. Flashlight. There's a lot of cars out here. Another backpack, that's good. Another tire. Axle. Another tire. Bro, it's actually really good. Oh, another gas mask. Okay, well, that's great. I'm starting to realize that the ones next to the dead zone, the cars actually drop gas masks more frequently. I don't know if I'm just lucky or if that is an actual thing. Alright, as soon as we finish here, we get ourselves the key card, which is right there. And we can start entering. Maybe I'll alert some of the zombies so they can rush me out and I could kill them quicker without having to lose a lot of the filter. Yeah, let's stack them. We stayed inside the dead zone till night 21. We did continue looting around as possible, try to kill as much zombies as possible. We did make it to the second floor as well. But to kill one zombie, it actually did take quite a lot of arrows. So I took my time with actually finishing it. I think we're very close to the loot room, yeah. We're currently on level 2. I did get the biohazard clothes. I think currently we are in night. I don't know if it's night right now, but it's not really that. Oh yeah, there's a loot room right over there. Yeah, there's a shadow zombie. No crosshair. Sometimes it's actually quite hard to hit them. Alright, it's time to pop the filter. Yeah, there's another shadow zombie back there. Thing is, I'm gonna run out of arrows very soon because a lot of them are damaged. I'm gonna use the gas mask that we just got as a backup. When this gas mask gets finished, then we'll just wear the other one. It acts like a filter. Alright, let's get as much stuff as possible. Hopefully guns, man. Get ourselves some explosive ammo, so getting a lot of magazines. Oh! Lovely. Night trader. And also gun. That's really good. Let's put some attachments. Let's reload it. So it's quite a ton of ammo for this too. So I'm really happy with that. We need guns even if to do the quests. Especially the boss zombies and all of that. It's a full moon. Yeah, now it's the night. Pretty sure this is my second night in here though. On day 22, we did manage to escape the dead zone. Really, really good run. Got ourselves a bunch of guns, which was very important. A bunch of attachments, a bunch of ammunition. As soon as I got out, I spotted an airdrop. Bro, there's a deer there and he's stuck. Alright, we killed him. Good. Oh, wolf. Bro, die. There we go. Got ourselves a wolf corpse as well. Got ourselves a lot of animal kills today. So got ourselves a moose, which is actually really good, and a deer. We're gonna build a whole farm. On day 23, we did continue looting around for the airdrop. I thought it was landing at Cherry Cape, but for some reason I could not find it. We also got ourselves the brochure for Cherry Cape, but then I decided that I wanted to head to Millant Farm. So we got the north part of the map, very close to Millant Farm and Scorpion 7 house as well. I'm still getting used to the map, so maybe I'll check out Millant Farm over there. We can get ourselves like crossbows. Crossbow is a very, very good gun, so I'm gonna go there next. For the next night, which was night 23, we did continue the journey. We also found ourselves a bike. On day 24, we did make it to the barn. Bro, there's a mega zombie. I'm gonna try to kill him with a bow so that we don't use that much ammo for our night trader. But actually, I think I don't want to die, so let's just kill him. Oh, he almost hit me there. Oh, he's strong. Oh my god, he's actually really strong. Let's buck up then. He's gonna throw that. He missed. Bro, die. He's so strong. I put like 2 magazines. I'm gonna run out of ammo and I just got all of it. Yeah, I am out of ammo. I'll have to use the pistol then. Come back here, bro. Hit him. I'm using explosive. Hell no. He should be so damaged, man. Hopefully it's gonna be... Oh yeah, he's dead. Hopefully it's worth it. What do we get? Alright, well, Jimmy rifle. Ayo. Some pistols, a crossbow, some seeds. We got ourselves a Jimmy rifle. That's really, really good. I thought it was a dead zone loot thing, but apparently not. For night 24, we continued looting around using the crossbow. A lot of the arrows were unfortunately breaking, and it was a full moon as well, but we did manage to survive after all. On day 25, we basically just continued looting around the farm, and on night 25, we started to go back to base. Bro, I just found myself a revolver. That's actually really good. We could put scopes on this bad boy. Alright, let's go back on our bike, and I think it's time to go back to base because I am full, man. I am full of loot right now. This is my bike. It's gonna get night as well. On night 25, we made it to a Waffle House, and basically all I did was I just cleared out the zombies and looted the Waffle House. On day 26, we are still in there. We did get ourselves a bunch of blueprints from the lockers as well. We did get ourselves a bunch of paper too. Blueprints were starting to be very, very epic as well. We did need basically every single blueprint because we didn't get any yet. Got ourselves another lantern too, bunch of backpacks, other clothes. And at the end of day 26, we went back to the bike and started pedaling back to base. For the remaining of night 26, all we did was just pedaling to base. On day 27, I was still driving, but we managed to make it to the gas station. We did loot around and we basically got ourselves a stack of electrical components. On night 27, we managed to finally arrive. Alright, this day 28, we have finally made it back. All of the seeds have grown, and now I'm just gonna probably manage my inventory a bit, cook some stuff. Get ourselves a seed, so we'll place that right over there. Yeah, let's farm all of these. We got ourselves probably, yeah, a lot of bundles of food. Oh, that's amazing, actually. Maybe I will salvage some of them so that we can grow even more seeds, actually. Alright, so I've had all of this gunpowder and I didn't realize I could actually stack it. So that is what I did. On night 28, I didn't really do much. I just relaxed in my base, continued managing the inventory as well. On day 29, I did run out of storage, so I just chopped down some trees to make some more storage. On night 29, we did manage to make ourselves some more storage. It also turned into a full moon, so for that night, all I did was just farming more trees. On day 30, I did continue to build the base, continue chopping down trees until the base was practically finished. On night 30, I did craft myself a sledgehammer since earlier we found ourselves the blueprint. On day 31, we decided to go to the mine, so I took the sledgehammer and started to walk to the Berrywood entrance. We did spend a pretty long time in the mines, to be exact, from day 31 all the way over till day 33 since I had a full inventory, and on night 34 we actually went back to the mines in order to go to the titanium area. We spent all the way till day 36 inside the mines. But we made it out with a lot of nodes, including even stacks of titanium. And so it's currently day 36. I spent a very, very long time down there, man. But we got ourselves so much items. I just got myself some titanium. I'm currently high. I did not know that certain berries can make you high, but I'm really happy with the run that we just made. We got basically a lot of different minerals, not just titanium. We got a lot of sulfur too, a lot of iron, a lot of coal. So doubly run. Next, probably I'm just going to chill in here a bit, cook the sulfur, and perhaps afterwards we may just try to hit the save zone very soon, actually, yeah. On night 36, we basically cooked all of the sulfur, and on day 37, we started to head to the save zone. We did take till night 37 to arrive to the save zone. Alright, so I'm currently doing the starter quest, so I have to kill the zombies. It's gonna turn to day 38 soon as well. And afterwards, we'll do the suitcase quest as well. Alright, so we're currently in Berrywood. This is day 39. So for night 38, all we did was just walking back here. Now I do have a quest where I need to get some boxes of loot. So that's what I'm gonna do next. I am currently bleeding. This guy hit me once and I'm bleeding. The struggles of playing hardcore. Yeah, I got hit again, man. I thought with biohazard clothes we can actually get ourselves some more health, but apparently not. As for night 39, I was very, very close to dying. It just turned full moon. And I only had the wreck, so I didn't even heal up. I just stopped the bleeding. So I started to panic, and I decided to go on top of the roof of the cinema and basically just hide up there until the full moon was practically over. As soon as I got up there, I realized there was even another crawler, so I got terrified of that as well, but I did manage to take him down. But for the remaining of that night, I did decide to just wait. So I made myself a bandage. That was a very close call, man, but I'm not gonna get off this roof until the full moon is over. On day 40, I got to the very ledge and just started to shoot the zombies down with the crossbow. Problem was, I was actually running out of arrows. I was still quite low HP, so I decided to try to take them out as slowly as possible. I also jumped on top of the fire truck. Most of the zombies got stuck, so I thought maybe they wouldn't realize, but no, as soon as I did the first step, they all heard me. So I just continued to just shoot them one by one down, headshots. Thankfully, they were dying with one-shot headshots. There was also a flamer, which was terrifying, but we did manage to take him down. Again, all of the arrows were breaking, but at the end we did manage to clear out all of the zombies. For the remaining of the day, I did just basically get all of the crates that I came here for intentionally. I'm still in Berrywood, I'm still getting the other 2 containers. But since we're here, might as well loot it, you know, why not? We'll get back to base after this, and then we'll head to this save zone to finish the quest. I need to make arrows again, dude. Yeah, we're at the cinema. Let's get ourselves the next one. It's right over there. I hear an animal very close. Oh, he's right there. I see his nose. What is that? Is that a goat? I think that's a goat. Yeah, let's kill him. Yeah, he's dead. Easy. As for day 41, then we did go back to base. I did do a stop by the base, and on day 42 we made it to the save zone. On day 42, basically I did relax inside the save zone. I did finish the quest, and I got myself 2 more quests, which were the gunpowder quests and the Alexander quest. On night 43, we did leave the save zone looking for another quest, which we needed to find a crashed plane. I kept looking for the crashed plane, and I did manage to make it at 9:45, which was also a full moon. On day 46, we did get the plushies. We also got ourselves a hunting arrow blueprint, which was huge, and I continued looting the plane. The same goes for night 46, I did just continue looting the plane, and at day 47, we started walking back to the save zone. Alright, so it's currently night 47. We finished ourselves another quest, so that's amazing. There you go, I got you your plushies. Alright, so I'm gonna check if there are any more quests, and then afterwards we'll head back to base. I do have quite a ton of loot from that airplane, so I am quite happy with it. So, we started our journey back, and on day 49 we made it back to the base. For the remaining of the day, all I did was I practically just farmed. Night 49 was also another full moon, so I just relaxed in base, looked around on what we can craft, made myself some dough as well to maybe make some food in the future, and on day 50 I decided to go to the mines. And that is it, ladies and gentlemen. From the next episode we will continue from day 50 till day 100. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to let me know in the comment section below. This one did take me a very long time to make and to edit, so yeah, I hope that you guys did enjoy, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!